Good morning. It's day 2 of Logimat here in Stuttgart, Germany, and I'm excited for another day of just fantastic exhibits, meeting up with old friends. Yesterday we closed with that beautiful view of the park between the halls, and I'm just going to orient you guys here. That's this green area. They call it the Messe Park, Messe being trade fair, trade show hall, something like, I guess exhibition hall would be the translation. So the biggest hall is Hall 1. This is where we have the biggest vendors. Historically, it's the most coveted space. But the blue in halls 1, 3, 5 are material handling systems, storage systems, typically your larger vendors. A couple of smaller vendors up around the gallery on that second floor of Hall 1. Then when we go down to this yellow section, you're going to find cranes, dock doors, leveling systems. The green is load security. Brown, coming down here, out here, is pallet conveyor, ground conveyor, fork trucks, battery technologies. Then we start to get into Hall 8. That's the software hall. We spent a little bit of time there yesterday. We'll check in there again. Hall 6, we have the most appointments in Hall 6. Almost half of our interviews are in Hall 6, and that's because that's the robot section and the AGV section, and tends to be where a lot of the innovative companies are. And then that red and green section is packing technologies. And then lastly, we have RFID and labeling here in Hall 2. Also, there's, because it's so full, they've put additional stands around the sort of the entranceway called Eingang. So that gives you a little orientation. 10 halls, lots to see. We're gonna go get it. Come with me. It's Logimat 2024, day 2. Well, here in Hall 7 with Tobias from Red Cable Robots, and boy, this is cool. So I think everyone has probably seen those football stadiums, soccer stadiums, where you've got the camera that zooms around the field, but that uses gravity for the X dimension. This is even cooler than that, and it's a logistics 6 degree of freedom robot I just learned from Tobias.
Yes.
Tobias, let's first, before we talk about the product, tell me a little bit about the company and what gave you the idea to start this company.
When it came to the end of the master thesis of my colleagues, we thought about, hey, what to do with that? Let's commercialize. So we founded the company last year, and now we're here at Logimat to present our solutions and find partners.
Let's talk about the tilting.
Yes.
This is really quite cool.
We use 8 cables for the additional stability and precision for such a system for industrial applications. And the beauty of it is that the mod allows for 6 degrees of freedom. So we can't only do X, Y, and Z, but we can also tilt to some degree, and we can also rotate to some degree without additional kinematics or system.
Excellent, excellent. Well, Tobias, good luck with your continued work here.
Thank you so much.
The cable robot is very clever. I wish you the best of luck.
Thanks.
Enjoy the rest of the time at the fair.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm with Roberto Giannetti. He is Chief Commercial Officer of Robotize, a Danish company.
Yeah, founded in 2016. Our headquarters in Copenhagen, in Denmark. We have an installed base of several hundred autonomous mobile robots, so we are a manufacturer.
So tell us, Roberto, what this new product is.
Yeah, the new product is so-called Gopal P35,
okay.
A small robot platform, and I would love to show it here.
All right, let's see it. Come on.
This is the P35, a small compact robot version. It has a length of 960 millimeters, a width of 660 millimeters. And what we see now, this is the specialty of Robotize. We have a very, very narrow aisle. And you see that he perfectly fits down this narrow aisle.
All right, excellent. Roberto,
Great.
Thank you very much.
See you next time.
All righty, good luck. I'm here with Alfred Larsson in Hall 6, which is the AMR and Innovation Hall. A lot of great stuff here. Alfred works for Agile Robot Group.
Yep.
And Baer Automation is one
Baer
of
Automation.
Baer,
German. The Baer. German Baer.
The
Of course.
German Baer.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what you guys are showing off here.
So we have created a collaborative robot in a AMR application, but I think our uniqueness is we have decoupled the collaborative robot with the AMR. So in most cases you're seeing a collaborative mobile platform where you have built a static collaborative robot arm on top of it. But in that case you're always
That's
having...
really hard though, because you need to precision on both the arm and the location.
Exactly,
and,
exactly. So it's a lot of precision, a lot of calibration have been going into it. But if you have a collaborative robot arm with an AMR, you're only using either of them at each time.
Okay.
Right? So what we thought, okay, if we can decouple them, we can have the collaborative robot arm doing its own activities, like a pick and place, while the AMR continues to do its own activities. For example, pallet movement or roll cage or dolly transportation. And then when the collaborative robot is done with its application, it can call on the AMR to come and pick it up and move it to its next location.
Got it.
So that's the good thing with being flexible and decoupling them, but we're also able to combine them together to use them as a mobile platform and use the arm together with the AMR.
Well, Alfred, I appreciate it. So folks, if you're in Stuttgart, swing back there in the back of Hall 6 and then have a demo here. Very impressive system.
Come by. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you, Chris.
Alfred.
Thank you. Thank
Good
you.
to see you.
Thank you.
So I'm here with Frederica from Cushion Pack, and of course it's not a robot, but it's a cool new technology. I saw this at a book distributor in Chicago, and you sell these machines to the US as well.
Yes.
So tell me when I get the story wrong, Frederica, but maybe this came in with some product in it, I put it in my each picking location, and I'm gonna pay to have this cardboard taken away from my building.
Correct.
But instead of doing that, it's much better for the environment. I could make dunnage out of my old boxes.
Yes, you are correct.
All right, let's take a look. Let's see how it works.
Yeah, here on the back side here, it needs a little bit.
It needs some to accuse up a bit. Ah, okay. Wow. Look at that. So now you have dunnage, cushion. You have Cushion Pack. Well, thank you for showing us. Good luck with the show. And guys, if you're here and you want to order one of these machines, they'll ship it to you to the United States. Hey, Brian. Good to see you.
Nice to see you again.
I wanted to spend some time with you because you're not from our industry.
Correct.
But you have now been at Right Hand for over a year, maybe a year
That's
and a
right.
half.
Just over a year.
But you've been a serial grower of businesses. If you're up in your ivory tower and you
Yeah.
spend 6 months developing a product,
Yeah.
and then you unveil it, there's a chance you missed the mark because
Yeah.
you didn't get the customer feedback.
Yeah.
You know, and it just makes perfect sense.
Yeah, with us for Staples, we could only do 28% of their SKUs.
Yep.
And they said the bad news is you can only do 28%. The good news is you're better than anybody else. We want to invest in you. So they gave us millions of NRE dollars to pull our development schedule forward to meet those requirements. The press release you saw a couple months ago was because we reached 70% of their SKUs.
Wow.
And
That's
so,
such a dramatic
and
improvement.
here's the thing, I was at another customer because again, these releases get put into production every 6 weeks. I was visiting a customer in Sweden, he said, oh my gosh, 8% improvement last week because of the upgrade in software. So it's generalized across the customer base.
Well, hey, Brian, I really appreciate
Chris,
chatting
thanks
with
for
you.
coming by.
Yeah, absolutely. Enjoyed the walk.
Yeah.
And congratulations. It looks like you're doing everything right at Right Hand. So
Well,
keep up the good work.
Thanks so much. Good to see you, Chris.
All right.
See ya.
You take care.